in the rain. And the biggest thing is, man, we have on the radar with rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back. You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, where we break down the stories making noise across culture, news, and the internet. And I want to get into our first story. I'm just going straight into it, ain't I? I used to give a little smile. What? Tonight is tonight. It really is. My first story is about Noah Lyles. He's trending right now, and not just for track. He's going viral after reacting to his bride, Junelle Bromfield during their first to his bride, Junelle Bromfield, during their first look. Now, the moment, it was simple, it was real, but the internet expected something bigger, more emotional. And instead, his reaction felt low key and reserved. And I felt that he was kind of nervous in a way. And that contrast is what's making this go viral. So people started analyzing his face, his tone, and his energy, and Souls has it pulled up for us. So let's watch it.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good. Dang, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we spin it up.
You said what?
Spin it up.
Yeah.
He's nervous. See, there's that's all. Yes.
See, that was nervous and giddy right here. Yeah. See y'all. So the question I'm posing with this is: are we expecting real reactions or social media performances? Because most of the weddings we see on social media that's been pushed out to us, the groom is crying boohoo tears when he sees his bride walking down the aisle. So what do you gather, y'all being men, what do you gather his reactions to his first look to his bride?
Um, shout out to Rain. Shout out to the first lady. Also shout out to Kira Sheree. They covered this as well. So if
Yeah.
y'all watch me on there, not watch me on there, but watch my comments on there, I'm gonna say the same thing I said on there. Their marriage is gonna last a very, very long time. What you seen was a man turn around and be his authentic self. He didn't change. He didn't react like everybody wanted him to, because that's what a real person reacts like. He was being real, and as long as you can be real and not be suffocated by what social media wants us to think that a man should look like an idiot crying at the end of the aisle and all that stuff. He was honest, and that honesty is going to go very far in his marriage.
Yeah.
And like y'all used to like a lot of people tell men, why y'all worried about how he reacted? His wife seemed just fine. She didn't seem uncomfortable by his reaction. She never seemed like she felt disrespected. She laughed, she smiled. He even asked her, "Are you nervous?" They both were nervous. But I think we miss what communication really looks like, and that's what the modern flex is going to be all about, man. So great first one. What you think? What you got, Plug?
I didn't see what the problem was. He see her every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that dress made her more beautiful. That dress made her more beautiful. She was already beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I mean, he just said, "Hey, I ain't think you was gonna go with the princess dress, but shit, I like it." He said it was straight. You know what you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You know, you supposed to turn up. Shit. You about to go down there. You about to go and give it live away. You about to go give it live away. But that was a natural, normal, everyday reaction.
Yeah, definitely.
I had no issue with that.
And like, shout out to Lisa, man. Lisa got all her brain cells. She said he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
She said he did what he's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, she in there. Lisa, you in there, Lisa?
With that being said, that wasn't the reaction from a lot of women, though.
Wow.
So, like Rain to tell you, and
Yeah.
like not gonna point people out, but that wasn't a reaction of all women who reacted to this. So I think it's something very unique, man. But honesty, man. Like they literally had a whole dialogue. Oh man, I thought you were gonna go with this dress. I'm glad you didn't go with that dress. I like this princess dress. And how we gonna spin in that train? Like he talking about dancing, you know what I mean? Like how we go?
Yeah.
Like, so like he's having a true dialogue with his future wife. Like how can we be? You can't win, man, in this superficial world of social media.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Oh,
you can.
we're gonna get there.
When you make them mad, that's when you know you're right.
Mhm. Yeah. So now here's where it shifts. Junelle, the bride, stepped in and she defended him. She said the internet didn't have the full picture. It was already emotional that day because a lot of her family couldn't attend. So his reaction, it honestly wasn't about the dress. It was about lightening the moment, easing the pressure, So let's listen to what she had to say. She came to his defense.
So I've been seeing a lot of mixed review on our first look. And usually I would ignore videos like this. I wouldn't say anything, but I felt as if this time I really need to say something. So let me paint the picture for what you guys did not see in that 1-minute video, maybe. Leading up to that wedding, all of my sisters got denied for their visas. Sisters, nieces, my best friend of, I don't know how many years we've been friends since we were 8. She went to the embassy 3 times, did not get her visa. And it was just a lot emotionally going in because I wanted my family to be there. So on the day of the wedding, my team got a bad news. Somebody would deliver the first speech and be sitting in the front of my wedding did not show up. So Noah was told like an hour before, like, hey, somebody did not show up. And we didn't tell Junelle as yet. He said, tell her no so she can get to process it. They were like, no, we're going to tell her before the first look. So when she sees you, she can cheer up, like lift her spirit. So 5 minutes before walking out that door, I was told that this person did not show up. Went out there basically holding back tears or whatever. And
I love the accent.
There was like 10 cameras around us. When I looked to the side, my aunt was halfway passing out. So she was sitting outside, just catching some air. And I'm there overstimulated, just tapping her on the shoulder. So in that moment, that reaction that I got from Noah is exactly what I needed. Because he tried to make me happy. He tried to make me talk. Because if he did not do that, I would probably be shut off that whole wedding because I was processing so much disappointment.
Yeah.
Lessons. God bless this woman, man. I don't know where she's from. I don't know if she's Jamaican or Bahamian, somewhere from the islands down there, whatever it is. Hey, God bless this. God bless this woman. Keep her covered. Keep the angels casted around her and protect her at all costs, at all times. Yeah. Go on, girl. Go on, girl.
I told you. And it's so crazy, man. This is why this is going to be taken the wrong way, but it's okay. This is why I brought up that subject about 2 to 3 shows ago, that women are emotional creatures. Because every woman who had an emotional reaction that didn't talk like Lisa's talking, like every woman I've seen that has something crazy to say, like, I would have fainted if he reacted that way, or I would have did this if he reacted. That's what's wrong with society today. Yeah. You're too emotional, and this lady right here, she knows the man she has. Mm-hmm. She didn't need anybody to validate, or they know each other. Like, I never seen a world who would be so quick to like tell you, oh girl, I can't believe he did that to you. I can't believe you let him. He didn't even tell you you look beautiful. He tell her she beautiful every day. He married her because she beautiful. This is why women always ask men how we communicate. We communicate by consistency. If I'm with you forever, you're beautiful. You don't got to hear it every day. Like she knows she's beautiful. She didn't have to hear that at that time. Like it's just very unique to me, man. Because we've been talking about these things and everything's kind of coming into fruition. But I really think it's just too overly emotional. But she knew her man and she knows who she has. And that's why I said from the get-go, when I first seen it, even before her reaction came out, I said in the comments for Akira show, I said, that's truth. I see truthfulness. That marriage is gonna last forever. Like, I don't know how we can miss what real that. I don't know. Maybe they should have fought in public. It would have been going through the hard times, I guess. I don't know.
Congratulations, Noah. You did good, boy. Your pickles was on point, boy. Your pickles was on point.
Yeah. So moving on to something that is also trending right now. Taraji P. Henson. She has revealed that after nearly 30 years in Hollywood, she still hasn't landed a major franchise role. Meanwhile, Tyrese Gibson landed Fast and Furious and Transformers. And she made it clear that this is about how the industry works. Now, I did some research on this because I was trying to find the podcast that she was on. And she ended up being on this podcast with Huda. Let me see, because I can't read it. I got the article pulled up on this side.
Which part you want to read? You want me to read it?
I got it right here.
Okay, do you think?
So on this podcast, it's called Making Space Podcast with Huda. She recalls sensing that success wouldn't come as quickly or as easily for her as it did for some of her male counterparts. And she's quoted in this for saying, that was huge for me. I was a female lead. I was new to Hollywood. And I just remember everybody coming to me going, oh my God, you're going to blow up. Do you understand what John Singleton does to people's careers? Look at this person and look at that person. She said, I didn't know discernment told me something different. And I just knew it wasn't going to be that way, she said. She continued on saying something sat in my heart. And it was like, I don't know that's going to happen like overnight for me. And so sure enough, I knew deep down inside it would for Tyrese. She went on to acknowledge that her co-star in the film, Tyrese, quickly transitioned into blockbuster territory, soon landing those roles in Transformers and Fast and Furious. And she said it, and it's no hate or anything. I just knew. She added that there's differences between actors' careers. Of the difference between men and women in Hollywood. And she said, but it still didn't hit me yet because I was still working. As long as I had a job, I was cool. So she said after Baby Boys, Tyrese booked 2 franchise films. Of course, she said, I've been in the game 30 years, no franchise film. Yeah, she said, I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, I know what it is now. I'm on the other side of the table now. You can't hurt my feelings anymore because now I know there's politics involved. So this came from, honestly don't know why like this is surfacing now because this was from an Apple podcast. It was voice only and it was back in September of 2024. So some of these other different spaces, different podcasts are making it relevant again. But I just wanted to bring that to the table because Hollywood they still tend to play favorites or how do y'all feel about that? Or is it just business?
I'll let you go first, bud.
I mean, Taraji is a good actress. You know what I mean? I mean, she did get a series out of it. She got to play Cookie in Empire, which led to a couple of more roles. It just ain't that many roles. They don't make too many roles for black women, black actors. They got to fight. They got to scratch and they got to scratch to get theirs. You know what I mean? But when she made that little tit for tat with Oprah and that what it is, bro? LBGTQBI say, yeah. Mama say, Mama Sada Maku Satu. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they probably, they probably named Black Baller, but it's probably dark blue. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get it either. But I mean, Tyrese like replaced Pac to me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of roles that Omar Epps and Tyrese got was for Tupac. So that the way they visualize, when I don't know if you read a lot of books, but when you read a lot of books with main characters, you kind of visualize who can play that part, and they probably just don't visualize her.
Well, Classic must have been thinking alike today. Because that's literally the first thing I said when Rain brought this to my attention. I said, this is just a classic case of a person who continues to take the same roles. And I think sometimes, again, that's what we're doing the Modern Flex series for everybody, because sometimes we got to live in reality. A lot of the statements she said was all about how other people was looking at her. She was looking at things through a different lens. She was comparison is the thief of joy. You're comparing your career to Tyrese. I think if people look back, they would say you're doing way better than Tyrese. If you look at the personal issues that Tyrese had to deal with, all the public scrutiny he had to go up, like, baby, you doing very well. You doing very well. Like, and then I want y'all to think about something as we're going through the Modern Flex series this month. I want y'all to think about how ungrateful she really is. And she played all these black roles that supposed to have been so prominent to Black history.
What's the one where she was the scientist?
Yeah, she's really punching down on Black culture, because the roles you're getting supposed to be roles that supposed to be so influential to the culture. I don't know how you feel like you're not winning if you're doing something for the culture.
It's the bag, bro.
So I get it, plug. I get it. I just want people to start paying attention to the writing on the walls. When people like this, they're just insatiable. She can't be satisfied. Everything you did supposed to be, you did some of what the world considers some of the biggest roles.
Major
like, I'm talking like crazy. Major Figures was crazy. Like it was young Black girls who changed their whole college career and trajectory watching that film for the first time. Like, and that's why I keep saying, like, that's why we're doing this Modern Flex. It's like a lot of this stuff people don't really care about. A lot of this stuff that we seek validation through, it ain't true. These people lying to us on the other side. And like it's going to be very eye-opening throughout this series what life really looks like. And this stuff just aligned. Like, Rain had this up before we even started the series, and like all types of stuff. Like, this stuff is just all pure alignment. But people need to understand that, hey, sometimes you got to say no, like Classic said. You got to negotiate better, save your money, so that you can go for those roles you want to go for. And sometimes live in the reality, baby, you ain't Angela Bassett. You might not be the Black face that they're looking for when it comes to beauty. Like, these are things that we just have to. I'm not saying she's unattractive. I'm not saying she's not beautiful. I got to put all those labels. I got to put all that out there. But to the world, sometimes you get the things that it feels you deserve. You know what I mean? You rode that Tyler Perry train, so now you got to ride that Tyler Perry train. Like, you got to ride it. Like, that's what you chose. You see what I mean? Like Classic said, you got to just choose better. And whoever negotiating her deals for, if she's telling them that that's what she wants, she needs to be able to say, hey, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to wait for something else. So.
You just got to say no.
You got anything for us, Plug? I close out the radar?
Nah, we good, Mubu.
Good. Okay. So tonight, a reaction gets judged, a relationship gets defended, and a career gets questioned. What we see first isn't always the full story, of course. And this has been On the Radar with Rain. If you're catching this on a rewatch, drop a raindrop in the chat. If you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, because we don't just report the headlines. We break them down. We Jesus. We break down what they really mean, y'all.
All right. Thank you all for this. Has been the Radar with Rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast.